All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is November 7th, 2024. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up with me, John Carrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. Hey, let's go take a look at some charts today. All right, let's take this, move this out of the way. Take a look at SPY. I want to look at it on this chart here. And, yeah, I got trend indicator. Okay, so on the 10-minute chart. All right, 10 minutes kind of flat. All right, we can call it bullish because it's been holding this bullish flag. All right, so 10 minutes kind of flat. Consolidation breakout coming tomorrow. I got to tell you, probably going to be to the upside. Another gap up and go. Looking at 600. Nice consolidation coming into the close. I think we do a gap and go tomorrow, as well as just like we did today and the day before. So looking at it, probably another gap and go up to 600. We'll see what happens, all right? 2-hour chart. All right, so let's take a look at the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart, we have 2-hour uptrend going into the close. All right, daily chart. New all-time highs. Higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Okay, so new all-time highs right there for SPY. Okay, gapping up over the consolidation base right there. All right, so now let's take a look at, what do I want to look at? Let's take a look at QQQ. QQQ, new all-time highs for QQQ. All right, enough said, really. It's up over all-time high anchored VWAP. It's making a new all-time high. And you can see there's the measured move. Nailed it right there. Okay, so nice work on that one. All right, let's take a look at FNGU. All right, FNGU up over the all-time high anchored VWAP, making higher highs and higher lows. Everything's still bullish on FNGU. Price action, where will we stop? Well, if we get up past this wick, we're looking at climbing the breakdown candle right here, and that means making new highs for FNGU. All right, there's FNGU. Let's take a look at IWM. IWM, new all-time, new 3-year high for IWM. Up over the 2024 prior high anchored VWAP. Up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Making higher highs and higher lows. This is bullish. Everything working out for IWM. Everything is in an uptrend. Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow made new all-time highs today. Higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the all-time, over the 17 EMA, over the prior high anchored VWAP, over the prior high anchored VWAP. Diamond Dow making a new all-time high again today. All right, so everything bullish there. Okay, everything bullish in Diamond Dow. Everything bullish in SPY, made a new all-time high today. Everything bullish in QQQ, made a new all-time high today. Everything bullish in FNGU, attacking the all-time highs today. All right, it's just got a little bit further to go. Okay, everything bullish on IWM. Again, up over, attacking the all-time high, which is 3 years ago. And up over the prior 3-year high. So everything working out there. Let's take a look at our technicals, T2122. Yes, we camped out in the buy zone with the bears today, right here. Bears didn't even throw us out. They just kind of meandered around like they were uncomfortable because we chopped around. We just kind of went back and forth in the buy zone today. Big time buying happening today in order to keep this T2122 all the way up here in the buy zone, okay? So the bear's a little bit uncomfortable today. We're not in the overbought zone yet, so we'll see what happens, all right? So we still got room to move up. There's always room to improve, right, guys? Okay, T2123. Okay, we closed yesterday up over the midpoint. You can see today we're trying to climb into the upper third. We put a little pressure on it. Looked like 1, 2, 3. All right, nodes up there, trying to put pressure on the upper third. Breaking into the upper third. I think possible we come back and test this all-time high for T2123. Okay, green from beginning to go to the end. Consolidation into the close. I'm looking at a strong possibility for another gap and go based on the price action moving up and holding over to the right. We'll see. Okay, I'm just saying this is a strong possibility. Anything can happen, but I'm just saying that's what it looks like is probably will happen. We'll see what happens though. Okay, T2123 up over a wavy 200 SMA, up over the midpoint of the pullback. Everything looking good for T2123 on the 15-minute chart. Okay, so T2123 3-bar. You can see price action. All right, putting in 3 more green candle bars up over the midpoint, up over the rising 200 SMA. I think there's a possibility we come back up here and attack these highs. We'll see what happens. FNGU really helped us out today, really hooked us up. Okay, green from the beginning to the end, just rallied up over that VWAP right there, up over the 17, up over. Look at the distance between the 200 SMA and the last price action up there. Need them to kind of put in some kind of consolidation, all right? But they've been moving up nicely ever since, well, the 4th right there. So all through this election cycle. So there's FNGU on the 15-minute chart. Here we go. 15-minute chart, move up and over to the right. Nice ride up on FNGU. All right, let's take a look at a few sectors. Let me go back, find the right charts, the one with the indicators. Try that one right there. Start off SMH. SMH. Okay, making higher highs and higher lows up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Up here in quadrant 4, that's bullish. XLK. Technology. Not quite close. That's the all-time high. You can see we got really close to there. Okay, closing at the top of the quadrant 4, closing up over the all-time high anchored VWAP, making higher highs and higher lows. XLK, bullish. XLI. XLI putting in a new all-time high, closing up over prior all-time high anchored VWAPs. Okay, new all-time high, bullish. All right, XLU. Okay, XLU still in a downtrend ever since it broke this low. Underneath, all-time high anchored VWAP and the prior all-time high anchored VWAP. Price action for XLU. This is a defensive sector anyways, so I'm really not concerned about it. But higher high, higher low, closing underneath the bearish trap, underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, let's take a look at XLF. XLF making a lower high and a lower low. Was that an inside day? Yeah, it's a lower low. Lower high and a lower low, closing over the bullish trap and over flat 17 EMA there, up over the prior all-time high anchored VWAP right there. Price action bullish on XLF. Let's take a look at XL. What else we want to look at? Did XLF. Let's take a look at XRT, retail. Try it one more time. XRT. This is our retail sector. Higher low, higher high, closing over bullish trap over the 17 EMA. XRT attacking all of these wicks up here. Making higher highs, higher lows. That's bullish. All-time high anchored VWAP up over it. That's bullish. Got a little kind of mini head and shoulders, big head and shoulders, inverse right here. This being the head, these two valleys right here, that would be the head. Shoulder, right shoulder over here, left shoulder over there. So see if we can get a breakout, okay, on that. There's the all-time high for retail sector. And I'm telling you, it won't be long. Probably price will be challenging that retail sector high. We'll see where we go. It's a long way to go, but I think we can get it done. All right, so there's XRT. Now let's take a look at IYT, transports. Transports got announced. No, got a higher low, higher high. New all-time high for the transports today, up over prior all-time high anchored VWAP. Nice work on the transports. Let's take a look at silver and gold. Okay, silver and gold. Silver, higher high, higher low, closing inside a bearish trap underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, still in an uptrend, still over the midpoint. Okay, just not in the upper third and not in quadrant 4, but up over the midpoint. Still bullish, still in a daily uptrend unless they take out this low. Gold. Gold, higher low, higher high, closing in the bearish trap under the 17 EMA. Gold, still in an uptrend until they take out this low right here. So there's gold, still in an uptrend. That's the all-time high for gold right there. This green candle right there. Let's take a look at USO. USO is in an uptrend. It's been in an uptrend since it took out these highs right here. Price action for USO. Higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. USO still in an uptrend. Take a look at UNG. UNG's in a downtrend. UNG got a lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap under the 17 EMA. UNG still in a downtrend. All right, I'll take questions in the room. If there's any questions, oh, I see some. Dave says, is there anything equivalent to T21 on 23 on other platforms? I don't know, Dave. I don't believe so. And I'm not familiar with other platforms. But I mean, I think for a good gauge, if you just kind of follow maybe the IWM, that's kind of close. There's got to be another index that rides the same wavelength as a T2123. So I think I would look at maybe like the Russell 2000 or not the Russell 2000. I think there's a Russell 4000. And there's some bigger indexes because that covers all the stocks in the NYSE. So I think if you had something that encompassed the majority of the stocks in the NYSE, you would probably get a similar wave on that one. All right, Dave? Yeah, it's a Warden thing, but I think if you found an index that kind of encompassed most of the NYSE, you would probably get a similar wave with that. All right. And now, John, why do I look at both T2122, 4-week new highs, new lows? What does that cumulative matter? Because it just shows me price action, money flow, mainly money flow. T2122 shows me 4-week new high, new ratio based on stocks moving up, stocks making new highs versus stocks making new lows. So you can see 90% are making new highs versus, or let's just call it 88 because it's about there. Well, let's just say it's 83. Okay, it's 83 right there. So 17% are making new lows or not making new highs, and then you've got 83% are making a new 4-week highs right there. So based on the NYSE, and then on T2123, okay, you get the cumulative 4-week new high, new low, and that's not sure how that works, but let me just say when this is bullish, all right, and the FNGU is flat, I typically get some bullish price action out of the SPY. So that's why I watch that one, T2123 right there. If I watch this, let's say FNGU is flat, all right, and this moves up, I will get bullish price action out of the SPY moderately, okay? Remember that, there's 10% of the SPY is weighted down by, those heavyweights. So if they're all kind of staying stagnant and this moves up, I can typically get a little bit of bullish price action based on T2123. Okay, so that's why I follow that. Judy says, after huge run up this week, do I anticipate sideways pause chop next week? Next bit of news next week, CPI. I don't see a pause yet. Okay, what I do see in SPY price action is, let me go back to this one, T2123. Let me reset that one the way it was. Let me go back to right here. No, I want the indicators one right here. Okay, so on SPY, all right, 3 candles up. I'm looking for maybe like a doji or some type of pause candle. So far, I don't see it. Now, if I drill down to the 15,